it's Needles, and today's vlog is going to be in my car because by the time I get home, I'm going to pass the fuck out. It's been a pretty rough day. I just had some really rough patients. They were kind of very demanding of my time, so I don't want to go into too much detail because honestly, like, it's just been a shit day. I worked, and I got some bad news. I guess I failed my glucose test, which, upon further research, it is, I guess, 1 in every 2 women will fail their 1-hour test. And then I think it said something like 1/3 of women who take the 3-hour test fail. So you have a higher chance of passing with the longer test, which is great, but I'm still pretty pissed off that I failed the test as far as like my glucose, because I've never had issues. I know I've drank lots of pop lately and I accept that. I still think it's bullshit and I'm not happy about it, and that just kind of, like, I wasn't feeling great this morning when I woke up. I was actually feeling kind of down, and then that just added more to it, and the day was just, so it was just like accumulation of, here, let's shit on Marissa, and that's totally what happened today. The only good news was I got my raise. So I've been there a year at the hospital, so I qualified for a raise, which was nice. I knew it was coming, but it was not enough to save or salvage the day at all. And I have to go back to work tomorrow, and I just do not want to. I'm going to. It's, what I have to do. But a part of me is like, please let there be, I don't know, something like half the floor is emptied out. We have so many med surg orders and we don't have to worry about it. It's not going to happen, but I can hope. It was just rough. It was rough. I called David. I always feel so bad. So when I emotionally feel strained or I'm upset, I always reach for David. David is the one person I trust above anybody else with my emotions, even though sometimes he does not know how to talk to me or communicate to me in any way or shape or form when I am in a mood other than like happy. He's had this issue for years. He's worked really, really hard on it, and it has gotten better. But he's still the person that I go to first because he is the closest person to me. Unfortunately, like, it has worn him down, and I have not done it nearly as much as I used to, as I've, grown and matured and realized my own issues and all that. But oh my gosh, I reached out to him a little bit today, and I know he is trying, but like, I'm kind of worried to go home and talk to him about it because in my mind, I feel like I'll try and talk to him and it will do nothing. And that is a very upsetting thing, to think that the person that you love the most will be either numb or ignore what you have to say or just disregard it. And that hurts more than I think he will ever understand. And I know it's not his intention, but it's just how he is with it when it comes to that kind of thing. I'm very high on, as far as expressing myself and being very emotional, being positive or negative. There's always those extremes. He, on the other hand, is very, not flat, but just reserved with his emotions. He doesn't get, like, super exciting or anything as far as, like, emotionally. So just having that, like, contrast between the two of us is, like, we get along so well, but when it comes to something like that, when, like, my depression really perks up, it doesn't work very well. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I had a rough day. All I want to do is just go to bed. I'm bummed out. I'm so upset that I failed the glucose test, and I am trying to look on the positive, like, oh, I'll do the 3-hour, and the 3-hour should be fine. But I'm like so dead serious. Like, if I were to be diagnosed with gestational diabetes, I suck with sugars. I suck with my diet as it is, and now you want me to monitor, like, my blood sugar several times a day. You want me maybe taking insulin if that, like, all those I cannot do. I admire all of my patients that take care of their diabetes and manage them very well, because I would not want to do that. I don't want to do it. I want to take care of myself so I don't have to be in that position. But oh my gosh, I know like there are factors like against me at this time too. I'm heavier than when I was with Dimitri. You know, again, I told you my diet's terrible. And I'm not as physically active, especially as I was with Dimitri, because Dimitri is so active. I ran every day. This one, I think I ran twice. But like, there's been a lot of concerns. Like, it's so weird. First pregnancy was a breeze. This one has just been so rough on me. And there's so many concerns that keep popping up, and I'm just like, I am so done with being pregnant, and I'm not even like 24 weeks yet. It is what it is, but man, does it suck. Anyways, that's all the lovely stuff I have in her. I really wanted to go home and do something as far as crafting or getting ready for videos, and it's just, there's such a time crunch. I don't want to you know, like press it. I don't want to just like give out a video just because it's content. That's not the point. Like, the vlogs are my personal, I like to do them, but like for what I want to do for September, I want to provide good quality content that, you know, people actually look for and want to use. And I don't want to rush it. So I think on the first week, like, because that Friday is like the 1st, I think, right? Yeah, Friday's the 1st. I was gonna like introduce the first video that day, but I'm gonna hold off, because that way I can actually make content. Because again, like the other day, I tried so hard with the one, I just kept getting tongue-tied, it was not working. And then I tried a craft last night, and I did it, but I was just so irritated with like how long it took and what I had to do. I need to revamp and like redo how it should be done. So I promise I'm working on content. Please excuse my cruddy mood and just like crappy attitude right now, because it's just been rough, and I know tomorrow's gonna be rough, because that's usually how it works. One of my 2 days is always rough. And the first day's rough, the second day's just kind of a, yeah, it's rough, but you're dealing with it. And this week's weird too, because usually I have like every Wednesday off, and I don't, like, I work Wednesdays. I never work Wednesdays, so it's just throwing me off. Anyways, that is my ramble. I hope you guys all have a lovely day. Something nice or negative, you can put in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye!